Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ross here, and today a World of Warships video on the USS Montana. Now this replay right here is my highest damage done since closed beta. Now I have a previous Montana video I put out that I achieved 260,000 plus damage, but a lot of things have changed with the Montana and also the game as a whole, and I have not been able to hit that mark again, the highest being around like 200 and I think 18 was my highest previous to this battle. Now, this battle is not perfect at all. I make a lot of mistakes, like right here, I am aiming way too forward for that Nagato, and I don't really get my shots landed all on him, and you can just see it's just sailing overhead of him right now. And I'm going to get like 2 shots here, I think. Yep, 2 shots. And good roll though with 5,800 damage, but still not what I'm looking for. So this is not a perfect game, but this is definitely the most damage I've done. And sadly, I actually don't survive this game, but I do a crap ton of damage. So here's this Ataga right here. It comes out and then it comes back in, but I'm adjusting for his going away from me. His course is leading away from me, so I'm aiming above his hull and also leading far, far ahead. And this is really the power of the Montana right here. The shots land 2 Citadel hits and a critical hit. I literally take him from 40,000 down to 2,000. And it's a shame I actually didn't do an alpha strike on him, and just one more shell landing could have, just entirely killed him. Would have made a lot better replay, I guess you would say. Right here, I'm not taking in consideration that the Colorado is actually moving away from me. If you look at the mini map, he's actually moving away, and if I aimed a little bit higher that order line, a lot of these rounds would have hit a lot better. And yeah, 3 rounds for 1,300, not a good roll. Now I get over to B here, and this is advancing a couple minutes as I didn't have any shots, and now I have a Montana, a Nagato, a North Carolina, and also if you look further to my right, I have another North Carolina, and pretty soon you'll see an Iowa come into screen as well. Now, the benefit of the Montana is having so many guns. But having so many guns, you have to be pretty flat. Now, I got them off right here. Montana's turning his guns at me. But look at that, 45,000 strike right there. 45,000 health to a Montana is still quite a lot. And he's probably, really pissed off right now that I just took 45,000 health off of him. But he's completely flat, and I don't know necessarily why he came into here with me here, but nonetheless he did. And I made him pay for it. Now, I can't have a shot on him, but I do have a shot with 2 North Carolinas right here, so I'm going to take my first shot there, and I'm trying to keep myself angled as well, but I'm trying to angle myself to 5 different ships right now. 4. Got another hit Citadel right there. Let's fire some more rounds. Not the best shot right there, though, because he starts slowing down, and, yep, 3 shots landing for 1,300. This Nagato's flat to me now as well. My secondaries are opening up, but he's going to start turning away, and I also make a mistake here, which I'm aiming just too high. And I get 5 shots on him. I do some decent damage, but if I aim just a tad lower, I could have probably done a lot better. And also, I think I'm leading a little bit too much because he's moving away from me. But right there, if those were a little bit lower, it would have done a lot better damage. Still did pretty decent damage. Can't complain with it. Secondaries are opening up. I did take out his rear turret, so that definitely does help as well. But now I have Iowa and North Carolina in front of me, so I have more things to worry about. Now, I'm only lost about like 30,000 health so far. The shots come in. Well angled right there. I had almost all those shots against the Iowa shot landed on me, and I rolled it for 4,400, so not too bad. But he's doing the same thing, angling very well. I have 7 shots land and only roll 4,000. So that's what shows a very well angled battleship can definitely absorb and also deflect a lot of shots,
Fighter ready for takeoff.
Now, as I come around here, the North Carolina is almost broadside to me, and he hits a couple shots right there. Not too bad. I'm going to aim a little bit above his bow, hopefully land some good shots here, but again, could have done a little bit better. Now, I do land 6 rounds, and I almost hit this ship in front of me. And now I'm in a position, though, I'm trying to retreat here. You know, I got to heal off, and all the ships now are actually playing pretty decent right now. They're angling, I'm trying to angle, and also I'm trying to stay in the battle too, because you can see right now we're not winning. We're winning in points, but not in ships. So I want to stay in this battle and not go around all the way around A in this big island. So I kind of made a conscious decision here to beach myself, so I can actually reverse and get more shots off and try to help our team. Those shots too high, hit his conning tower, and don't do anything. Now, this North Carolina now is coming around here, and he's pretty well angled, and I am flat. Right now, this could be very dangerous, but he's waiting for the rear turret to come into play, and I am now fully over. He sees his shots come in, and a 17,000, almost 18,000 hit Citadel and 4 weight hits. Pretty good damage right there, and for some reason, he doesn't get the shots off. And I'm in a very bad position here. I have at least 3 to 4 battleships on my left-hand side, and I am completely flat, and also I have the 2 destroyers that are left in the game. They're right in front of me, and you can see the torpedoes inbound right now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to avoid them because I'm at a pretty much dead stop, so one of them is going to hit me. But I'm going to be firing at this Otago here, trying to put some damage on him. You know, 9,000 roll there. Probably not the best aiming again, but the weight damage is adding up. Now, if a lot of these broadsides, if I could have aimed better, I would have probably had a lot higher damage game. Well, not probably definitely. Nonetheless, though, I actually downloaded a new mod, or a new site, I guess, with the mods, and yeah, hopefully that helps. Now, Destroyer Danger close here, and I'm trying to actually go straight at him. The reason being is that I can try to avoid the torpedoes a little bit better than, and then also present a small silhouette. Now, I do get the kill on that destroyer, and that gives me Confederate, which means I fired at, like, 6 guys doing, at least, I think, 20% damage. I take another torpedo. Otago's coming in. I need to get him killed before I start taking even more torpedoes, and that finishes him off and gives me high caliber, which means that I've done 30% of the HP of all of the health pool of the entire enemy team. Now, I got a lot of battleships in here. I'm not in a good position. I've used all 4 heals right now that I have. I have a Colorado in front of me. I have Iowa behind me. I have another Colorado, and I'm missing a battleship. There's a battleship somewhere around here that is also firing at me. But nonetheless, lots of ships firing at me. Not in a good position. I'm flat, as you can see. I'm worried about this Iowa coming over here. And I'm just in an all general bad position. 74 weight hits so far, 6 Citadels, 3 criticals, and the Confederate and high caliber. I aim again a little bit too high there. I took a quick snapshot, and also I did not lead effectively either. He's going out. But at 15,000 with 7 hits is not too shabby if you're going to, aim badly. He's turning in. I'm trying to predict the turn. Aim where I think he's going to be turning into. Up there is the other North Carolina firing at me. And, yep, did not predict too well. That's total damage around 7,000 on that volley. And now I have this Colorado in front of me. Now, sadly, I'm not going to live through this experience, but I did hold it off enough that the team has the points captured, and even though that we're greatly outnumbered, we are still going to win this game. As it approaches the end of points, still throwing out rounds as best I can, another 10,000 roll. Again, if I aimed a little bit better, a little bit lower on that, I could probably have Citadel'd him. And I'm going to try to throw out another shot right there, but that's kind of, almost a pointless shot there. I have the Iowa coming up behind me. I'm trying to angle myself to everything right now. And then, quite honestly, it's just not working, because also I know this destroyer is in front of me too. And I'm trying to predict where the destroyer is going to launch this torpedo, so I'm trying to constantly change my course, direction, and speed. Now, again, that I just fired at, not the best shots, but guess what? Citadel. But I didn't finish him. Like, I could, if I just finished him right there, we would have won the game. Like, at 1200 health, that's all it would have taken. But good thing that I actually changed my direction is because right here, the destroyer fired and now missed all his torpedoes. So I did good in that prediction, but guess what? It doesn't matter. North Carolina finished me off. As we see the end of game stats, 4100 experience earned, a base experience of 2700. But look at right here, white damage or AP damage 246,000. Yep, and it comes out to a total of 255,000 damage in one game. So not as good as my closed beta one, but 255,000 damage is not too bad. And I absorbed a little over 120,000 total damage. As always, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And until next time, I'm the Flying Ross. I'll check you guys later.